Well, guys, I have some kind of exciting news. I'm actually going for an interview at a different course, one that's much closer to where I live, which will help. Obviously, we're not making a ton of money, but if we could save on gas, that's certainly something. This place is a very high-end property, higher end than the one that I'm currently at. I don't know if the money is going to be that different. I'll let you know. But yeah, I just think the experience is invaluable. So I don't know if I'm going to get the job, but just wanted to fill you in that that's something that I'm looking into. So we might have a new course to film from. And if not, then the one that we're at is okay. So so that's kind of my update on the way there, and we'll see what happens. Good morning. Welcome back to the course. It's Friday morning, so congratulations to making it towards the weekend. We got a little mowing going on, but we do have a rain issue. We've got 19 inches of rain in the past 20 days. So we're taking the back roads pretty much to every green, trying to stay off the turf as much as possible. We're headed to 4 green now. There is no way to get there by road, so we're just minimizing the damage on 1, 2, and 3, and eventually we'll just have to pop through the woods here and make our way up there. Appreciate you guys joining me. We're only going till 11:30 today, so it should be a good day. Hopefully the rain holds off for us. So we're on the 4th hole right now, just trying to stay in the deep rough. We've got pools like that out here on the course, but I just don't want to go onto the fairway if I can avoid it. Mowing pattern for the superintendent this morning is going to be straight vertical. So 12 to 6 instead of diagonal. We're going up and down this morning. Mower's all set to go. Green's looking good. Let's make it look a little bit better. All right, 4 is all wrapped up. We're running a little bit behind this morning because we had a meeting, a little team huddle. So we're slightly backed up, so we're trying to go as fast as we can here, but we're headed to number 8 and we're going to try to use all back roads. You almost made me forget to blow off the green. Let's do that real quick. Not much of a sunrise this morning, I'm afraid. Pretty thick cloud layer in the area. Made it to number 8 as the rain continues to fall. Just one thing, as you see here, the trailer the mower will fall onto the turf instead of the sand path, but we're not riding up on the turf with the cart. So that's just something you can do. You'll sometimes see a lot of people, they'll drive over here. We normally do that. I'm definitely guilty of that. But on days like this where you're trying to protect the turf because it's so saturated, we typically try to leave the cart on the path, back the trailer up so the mower never touches the cart path, but just slides onto the grass. So minimal tire damage to the turf. So that's kind of why it looks like that. Do you guys mind taking this green and I'll sit this one out? No, you don't? Perfect. I appreciate it. Just let me grab the flag for you and I'll go chill in the cart. What? What's that? You're all done? Oh man. You're fast. Well, you gotta put it on the trailer. Whoa. Sweet. Appreciate you guys taking that one off my plate. Huge help. I couldn't interest you in doing another one. Let's say 12, shall we? Shut up. Well, we're here at 12. Like I said, I can't thank you enough for doing this one as well. I'm gonna grab the flag again for you. I'll be in the cart if you need anything. I like the way that you parked your trailer there. That's good. You're really learning a lot. So yeah, if you have any problems, just let me know. Otherwise, get to work. I'll go ahead and do number 16 here. It's the least I can do. But anyway, after this one, I'll tell you a little bit more about that clip that I showed in the beginning of the video about my interview and explain kind of what's going on there. So we'll knock this one out and then talk about that. So usually what people struggle with, especially this time of year here in Florida, as the morning temperatures cool off, we're about 75. In the summer it's much warmer in the mornings and there's much more dew and condensation on the greens, and that helps you keep your lines right, because when you pass you can see exactly where you've been. Now that we're getting towards November, December, the dew is not forming like it did in the summer and we struggle with finding our lines. What we can do is we can ask the assistant superintendent maybe to just sprinkle some water on the green. That's very easy and that helps with the outlines. Or another trick is people usually take their mower and they just push forward a little bit on it, and that tends to leave a little bit more of a clearer line for them to see when they come back the other direction. I can barely make it out, so we're okay. We're not going to do either one of those things, but it does get easier the more that you do it. But yeah, that's definitely something. If you were to start on a golf course in the wintertime here in Florida, just know you're going to struggle initially to find your mowing lines. In case you're wondering the amount of clippings that we get, this is after 4 greens, not just one. This is all 4. And we've had a ton of rain, but it's a lot. Greens look good though. Okay guys, we got our mower all washed up and put away. So it's around 9:15 in the morning. If you remember, we're done at 11:30. And can you see the rain? Maybe on the water. Just started. Not good luck. Anyway, so we only have about 2 hours left. So what we're gonna be doing is coming out here to the approach on this par 3 17th and picking these mushrooms. We're gonna get some gloves and we have a little bucket, but they're kind of scattered all over the place. So we'll just clean it up a little bit. Maybe we could eat one, then we might die. So we'll probably not do that. Yeah, and that will pretty much round out the day. We'll go check on some other holes, see if they're having the same issue as the 17th with these mushrooms. And if so, we'll clean them up. I don't know how I feel about my creepy black gloves. That's a little weird. Anyway,
when we go to get the mushrooms, we're gonna want to try to pull them up by the root so they don't just regrow. So let's see this little guy. It's right there. No bueno. As you can see, we're not. The stem just kind of ripped off there. So try to dig down a little bit deeper. Get as much of it as we possibly can. This is gonna be tedious. A nice little haul in the mushroom department here on the 17th. Let's see what we can find on a few other holes. So it's starting to drizzle a little bit, so we came under this tree just to wait it out. It's nothing too bad, I'm sure it will stop soon. But it gives me a good opportunity to talk a little bit more about the clip that you saw this morning, or early in the video, I'm sorry, about me going to interview at a different course. And I just wanted to explain why and what it potentially might mean. One of the big reasons, and these aren't going to be in order of importance or anything, is it's much closer to my house. You often see these videos starting with me driving on the highway. I wouldn't have to do that anymore. It would cut down on my commute by about 25 minutes, which is a big deal when you're not making a ton of money and you got to pay for gas all the time. So that's a big reason. Number two, more responsibility. Just meeting with them and talking with them, I would be getting to do a bunch of new things that I won't have the opportunity to do here. Number three, it's a much more, how do I say this? I don't know. It's a very, very nice course, and they treat their employees very well. For example, during the pandemic, when people literally couldn't come to the course and work, they still paid them, which they didn't do here. There's a lot of other examples of things that they do over there that I like. So that was my main 3 reasons, I think, for entertaining the idea of going over there. I'm perfectly happy at this course. I think it's a beautiful place, so if I don't get it, then that's okay. Then we'll just continue to, work around here. But I should know in the coming days, I hope to hear back. I think it would be really cool for the channel. It's on the water, right on the ocean, so I can imagine some of the cool shots that I could get for you guys. But I'll definitely let you know if they contact me. Either way, I'll tell you the result of that. But I just wanted to provide some reasoning, I guess. Anyway, you can see it's starting to rain a lot harder now. I think that's probably gonna do it for the day. We're supposed to be done in about an hour, but all this rain is probably just gonna force their hand and we'll be sent home. Thanks for joining me on the course, guys. I had fun picking mushrooms with you, and I'll see you tomorrow.